Sure, go ahead. Can you order a jury of your peers?
That quite at length, and it's kind of dangerous to have a jury of your peers. You know why?
Why?
Because those people, your peers mean the people who actually know you. And it's like, well, honestly, I don't think I could find 12 people that actually know me. What the jury of peer concept was all the people that knew you were like in a certain status. Like in England, you had a hierarchy, you had a pyramid. So you didn't want a guy, a commoner, like a shoe cobbler, judging a lord or a vassal or a king or a knight. You wanted something in your own status, in your own little, hierarchy, your own little, what do they call them in India? Your own little class system. Your own class, your own class, your caste system. You know what? You're right. Everybody was in a caste. Everybody was cast in a certain mold. So only those people were allowed to judge you, because you better believe if you were a sir or a knight or a lord, you certainly didn't want all the shoe cobblers of the kingdom to make a ruling on you because he hated you. So that's what the peer system, that's the peerage, that's what the peer system meant. So to actually try to find 12 people just like you, it's kind of a beautiful, lovely thing, because you could really run around like a freight train. You basically win every single day, because if you had a crazy cult that believed in eating your firstborn child, and if somebody tried to get you in trouble for eating your firstborn child, well, you could just bring this crazy religious, Arapaho, whatever religion, craziness into court and say, this is the custom of our people. Now, peer just means, am I doing anything out of the normal? This is how you've known me for 50 years. Am I doing anything wrong? And all your peers will say, no, this is exactly what he's supposed to be doing. He's not done anything wrong. Everything is up to snuff. He's operating in total honor, because this is how we roll. So see, that's what I'm saying. So when the craziest examples I could possibly even think of is like, if the federal government says that the people can't have anything more than a 22 caliber pistol or a 38 caliber pistol with a barrel 2 inches long, the Eskimos in Alaska, they're all going to die. Because these polar bears, when you shoot them with the 38, are going to laugh. They're going to be like, I got hit with a mosquito. So even though the Eskimos, yes, are they U.S. citizens? Yes, technically they are. So, but they need to carry around a bazooka. When they go down to school, they need to carry a bazooka to blow that polar bear off the sidewalk to get their kids in class. Now, you can't just walk around with a bazooka in New York City and say, well, just in case a polar bear pops up, this little 38 ain't going to get it. I'm going to have to carry a 50 cal. So we got to blast this polar bear off on path. So yes, could an Eskimo literally get in trouble for carrying around a 50 cal in the school zone? Yes. But then when they try to press a federal charge, he's going to get all the Eskimos, the peers, around this federal judge who was shipped in from New York City, who never even seen a 50 cal in his life, like, oh my God, that's a bullet? Like, yeah, that's a bullet. That's what we need to shoot a polar bear to get him out of our way. Well, that's against federal codes and regulations. You're going to go jail. In a school zone, you can't carry that stuff in a school zone. And federal law that Barack Obama just dictated this week just says anybody comes near the school zone with a 22 spends the rest of their life in jail. So that's when you get a jury of peers. Because the customs, practices, policies, and beliefs of the people that are indigenous to that district demands that the law gets ignored back from Washington, and we have to live like this for our own survival, because it's necessary and proper for our survival. So, and that's how you bypass a federal law. That's more of a jury of your peer kind of thing. So yes, can you run over federal laws, state laws like a freight train? Yes. Can it be almost like a lynch mob kind of thing? Yes. So jury of peers is a wonderful thing, and then it's a dangerous thing, because all these people who know you say, no, what you're doing isn't normal behavior, man. You're crazy. So if you actually have 12 decent, honest people who are your peers, but you could have 12 dishonest people as your peers. Maybe you roll with a whole bunch of dishonest people. So jury of peers is kind of an old-fashioned thing for English common law, basically to protect the caste system. That's basically what it was for. It's not really meant for us. We just want basically 12 independent people who don't know us. Just pick 12 people out of random from Taco Bell. Go to the first Taco Bell, pick the first 12 people, throw them in that box, and that's basically supposed to be society. And that's how we're supposed to roll. We don't want 12 people from the country club. We don't want 12 people from the homeless shelter. We just want to basically 12 people at McDonald's. Pick the first 12 people. you know what, that's society. So that is the kind of jury I kind of like in this country. Just 12 random strangers. Just pick the first 12 people that walk past this courthouse, and I'm good to go. So I hope that helps with what a peerage system of peerage.
Okay.
Alrighty.